Ooh. What's up guys, my name is Zane and welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, welcome. This video is part of a greater project on my channel where I'm trying to qualify for the Pokemon World Championships and document my journey as I go. If you haven't seen any of my videos, I'll leave an annotation on screen for a playlist if you want to check out my other videos that are already out. Last video, as you guys know, I took on my first Premier Challenge and unfortunately it didn't go as well as I would have liked. Since then, I've been to another League Challenge where I got top 4, which means plus 10 CP for me. So, we're finally on the board, boys. Now this weekend, the stakes are going to be even higher than last time as I'm going to be attending my first League Cup of the season. Unlike League Challenges, League Cups award a significant amount of CP and are very important for rounding out your CP total for the end of the year. Not getting 4 solid League Cup tops can and will affect your score at the end of the season, so it's important to make sure that you clinch as many points from them as possible. They're also not as abundant as League Challenges, which means they're also not as abundant as League Challenges, which means they're also not as abundant as League Challenges, which means that we're not going to have as many chances to compete in them. That's probably good. Need a quick water break. League Challenges are great for practicing and trying out new teams, but League Cups are a lot closer to the real deal. So for the League Cup this weekend, I'll be driving all the way up to Toronto to compete, and I'll get a chance to see some of my friends that qualified for Worlds this year, and they'll likely be using their Worlds teams in anticipation for the Pokemon World Championship. That means that this League Cup is not going to be easy. We're going to have to play out of our minds if we want to clinch some CP, but it wouldn't be any fun if they just gave it to me. So I'm excited for this chance to test out my skills. The League Cup's happening on Sunday, but on Saturday, there's going to be a League Challenge also happening in Toronto that I'm going to be going to, so we're going to get a chance to warm up the day before. This will likely be my last event of Reg G since, as a lot of you know, Reg H has been announced and will be starting on September 1st. So, let's see if we can clinch some points on my last weekend of events of the regulation. I've made a couple of changes to the team since last time, so hopefully those changes will help carry me this weekend. So, let's start getting ready. I'll see you guys when I'm in the 6. What's up guys? Made it to Toronto. Currently staying at my friend Hayden's house. The League Challenge is tomorrow. As you guys can see, I got a fresh haircut. Everyone knows the first step to succeeding in anything you do in life is going to a barbershop, getting a fade. Made sure to do that right before I came here today. And now we're basically ready to go. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, just got back from the locals and I have to say I was pretty shocked by the venue. It's honestly kind of insane. The locals was 27 players, which is a lot higher than I was expecting. If you guys know the locals I normally go to around like 8-10 players. So we're talking double, almost triple the amount of players for a League Challenge. It was honestly super cool to see, a lot of fun. Got to see a lot of my friends, had a great time. In terms of the record, we ended up going 2-3 today. Not the best, but not too bad. And honestly, I could have done a lot better. It was mostly my play, my own mistakes that cost me. I would make calls and then not 100% commit to those calls, going more for like middle ground plays. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to be a little more aggressive with my play, go all in on those reads that I'm making and just be a little bit of just like a menace to society a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully with that new strategy, we'll do even better tomorrow when it really counts in the League Cup. But I'll talk a little bit more about the venue and the experience when I get back home tomorrow. So, and I'll see you guys when I get back home. What's up guys, just made it back from my weekend in Toronto. Overall, I had a great time this weekend getting to see a bunch of friends and play some Pokemon. The store owners in TO were absolutely amazing. They're super welcoming and I just can't thank them enough for putting on the events and letting me get footage for this video. The League Challenge was held in a store called Banana Games located right in downtown Toronto, and the League Cup was held in this card shop called The Upper Hand located in the beautiful city of Mississauga, Ontario. Banana Games was a beautiful store that specializes in Pokemon that really felt like a small Pokemon center, where Upper Hand still had a big emphasis on Pokemon but felt more like a general card shop selling both Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well. When it comes to my record, I ended up going 2-3 at the League Cup, which means no CP for the weekend, unfortunately. The competition in Toronto was a lot higher than the locals around me, and it really shows. I felt like I played pretty decently, but the players out there are on a whole other level. I'm definitely going to need to step my game up for the next time I'm back, because this weekend I was getting bent over and fertilized. Yo, don't look at me like that. I've seen your Smeargle moveset. You crazy, bro. You crazy. Regardless, this weekend was still a great experience. It showed me that I still have a long way to go if I want to get to where I want to be. And today is the start of my training arc. Next month, I'm going to be headed to Baltimore for the regional, so I got to make sure that I'm prepared. It's going to be played in a completely different format than the one we're in now because it's going to be the first premier event of Reg H. That means that I'm going to need a ton of practice if I want to perform. If you want to see how I'm preparing for Baltimore, stay tuned for my next video where I'll be going over all the details. But that's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next one.